Hello and welcome to the podcast, episode 2. Today, my guest is the curator of Dalsogram's cutest and pinkest feed, Hope Blanche. I hope I'm saying your surname right.
Hi. Yeah,
Wow,
of course. Yeah, that's great.
it's like my dad went to British boarding school and he had to do
Oh,
French
right,
there.
yeah.
Because you guys had, you're like, for him it was O levels, but for you it's like
Yeah.
GCSE, I think.
GCSEs now, yeah.
Yeah. So he did French, so whenever I have to say a French word, like your surname is French.
Yeah, yeah. My
French
dad's
parents.
French actually, so just
Exactly.
my dad. Yeah.
It's the Blanche is
Blanche.
it's like when you say like whenever you say I mean in America we take a lot of things from other people. French
Right.
fries, French,
Ah, yeah,
hamburgers,
yeah.
German.
Yeah.
It's like a whole palava. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask you to introduce yourself, state your name and pronouns for the audience. Just, to
Yes.
be respectful. So,
Hi, audience. Yeah, my name's Hope Blanche. I often go by Hopi. Yeah, I'm 19. I use she, her pronouns. I'm bisexual. No, wait, I'm not 19.
you're 20 now.
I turned 20 like 10 days ago, so I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what else to say. I'm a student at music college. I play the trumpet. Um,
Exactly.
yeah. Is that good enough?
That is amazing. That's perfect, actually.
Great.
And you live with 3 other roommates, right?
Yeah, yeah. I live in a
Yeah.
house with my girlfriend Rosa, and my two best friends Lila and Aria. They're also a couple.
And you
Um,
then also have 2 pet bunnies, Charlie and Lola.
yes. So
Cutest.
I actually Lola was a present from my mum when I was 15, I think.
Aw.
Um, then a couple of years later, we got Charlie, but I reached out on Instagram. I was like, what should I name him? It was actually Kat that named him Charlie because of the British TV program, Charlie and Lola. I mean,
It's
I don't know how you knew it because, you know.
all through my dad, honestly. I used to my grandma, she now lives in Germany, but she used to live in England. And you know how
Okay.
you have English television?
Yeah, yeah.
Charlie was what was on. It's like how nowadays children watched Peppa Pig and
Uh-huh.
stuff. For me, it
Yeah, yeah.
was, good old British television in the night
Oh,
garden.
oh, in the Night Garden.
But
That was always my
obviously,
favorite.
the Teletubbies.
Sorry?
Obviously, the Teletubbies.
Oh,
They're
yeah, of course.
they're all just
And
so iconic.
yeah, yeah. No, British TV programs I think are superior. No offense
Yeah.
to any other
Oh, totally.
any other
I
countries' programs.
my dad still has an iPlayer account, and
Oh
so we
right,
use a
yeah.
VPN and we watch those good British shows. I
Mm-hmm.
I will go down a deep dive into YouTube and just watch 8 out of 10 cats.
Yeah.
Comedians are so funny. Like the only good comedians we have are Bo Burnham and John Mulaney. You guys have like James Acaster, Richard Ayoade, and stuff. We don't
Mm-hmm.
we don't have any good comedians. Like I mean, good male comedians. The way you guys do.
Is this an official complaint to the comedians of America then?
I would like to file a complaint to the manager of comedians. Please get better.
You've heard it here first, guys.
First. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I made myself tea to get myself into the British mood. It is so
Oh, really? I
yeah.
have to own up here. I don't actually like tea.
Oh my God.
I
How
know
could
I get told that I can't be British if if I don't like tea,
you're gonna
but
be owned from the country?
disowned, yes.
Back
I like hot
or black.
chocolate. Um,
That's
I don't
good.
like coffee either. I mean, my tastes are
Oh,
quite childish, to be honest.
that's
I
the same for me. Like in college.
really,
In college, everyone's like going around with their Starbucks, and I'm just there. with a little, flask.
Milkshake or something.
Yeah, or a flask of tea. I don't know why. It could
Uh-huh.
be in my jeans. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, probably. I mean,
I
it's
mean, yeah.
you rarely meet a British person that doesn't like tea, right?
I mean, it's not common. I've met I
No.
mean, I've heard of more British people that like coffee, but that might just be, the American influence because of all of our
Yeah.
shows and stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
will admit we do have some good shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Good Place, but
Mm-hmm.
I just think that
Yeah,
British comedy is where it's at. That might just be my sense of humor.
maybe. I
Like
mean,
when I visit you for your birthday, I think that is when I
mm-hmm.
have the most fun.
Oh.
It's just I don't know why. I mean, I love my American friends. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, of
I
course.
want to get
Gabe,
canceled by my friend group. Gabe, oh my gosh.
the best.
When he listened to the first episode and he
Oh
um
yeah.
he was like, "I'm gonna give you 5 stars just for talking about me."
I was gonna say you must have appreciated his special
Oh
mention.
yeah, totally. I mean, a lot of my other friends, Joan hated that I talked about them.
Oh really?
Joan prefers to be like off in the quiet. She's my hang on, they're my photographer. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I,
It's okay.
Joan she pronouns and they pronouns, and I try to use they more often than I use she, just because
Yeah,
I
I know
think
what
that's
you mean.
more comfortable.
Yeah. No,
I
I
think
try and do the same.
yeah. There's a thing that when you're LGBT, you surround yourself with like a lot of LGBT friends.
Yeah, definitely. I've
Like
noticed that.
I have friends that are straight. They're just, I have more friends that are bi or non-binary or gay. And I don't know
Oh,
how that
definitely.
happened. I think I just have that like I'm just that magnet for them, I guess.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I kind of have the same. Like the minority of my friends are straight.
Mm.
Um, we must like attract each other. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
I think it's
funny.
the gaydar. It's the gaydar.
The
It's like
gays are, yeah.
you sense them and you're like, I need to take care of you. That might just
Come
be
to
like a,
me.
a mom friend mentality. You'll
Oh
know.
yeah, you're definitely a mum friend, aren't you?
Oh yeah, totally.
Uh-huh.
Especially when I'm next to you because you're so tiny.
Oh, I know. I'm always looking up at people.
I mean, I think that just
Yeah.
came with, being 6 foot. You were
I
just
mean,
immediately a giraffe.
yeah, Aria's 6 foot two, so
1 foot
not six
smaller than
foot
me.
two number, but six as well. But
Like, if you're 6'2", I'm 6'3".
no, but
This is
I
my
feel like,
this is my
sorry, go
official like it's my official statement. Fight me in a boxing arena. We will see which taller person is better.
on. Oh, I think Aria's ready for the challenge. No, she's definitely a mum friend as well, so maybe it's the tall people thing.
She does it for the meme.
Oh
She
yeah,
would. I bet she
she
would.
she she's the biggest meme just ever.
What happened to her meme page? That was
Oh,
going strong and then
oh
it stopped.
gosh, I remember that. That was last year, I think, wasn't it?
It was good
You know,
while it lasted.
I'd forgotten about that until you mentioned it. Um,
When this is over, you should nag her. I don't know.
I will
Honestly,
definitely.
but then
I'm
again,
quite
she's
disappointed.
not comfortable. It's fine.
She usually sticks with things that she begins, so I don't know why she gave up on that. To be honest, her Instagram, which you
Mm.
guys should all follow if you're not already, it's
Yes,
Aria with no
I'm
underscores or anything.
dancing hard.
That's turned into like a Finster, I guess, because she
Yeah.
just posts selfies and it's a great time, you
Mm.
know?
You're always the main poster for the household, aren't you? Because
I
yours is where the
definitely am.
yours is the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, I'm posting about what we eat for tea. I guess you call tea I don't know, the evening meal, what do you call it?
I mean, because I grew up with my dad, we do call it dinner.
Oh, yeah, because
But
it's even different in some parts of England, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
I feel like up north we call it tea, and then,
I know some places call it supper.
oh, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
then supper means something different in other places as well. Like, it's like what you eat after the evening meal, I
yeah.
think.
There's also whenever I think of supper, I just think of the Last Supper,
Yeah,
the famous
yeah,
evening
I know what you mean.
with Jesus
Yeah, yeah.
spreading out to his disciples. I guess, you know, I'm not going to finish that. I was about to say that I was the lesbian Jesus, but then I realized, no, that's Haley Kiyoko. That is Haley
I
Kiyoko's job.
mean,
I'm not willing to take it from her.
oh,
Anyway,
well, you can be the lesbian Jesus of Dolstagram.
I will. I'll gladly take that title. Anyway, so that we don't offend any Christians, let's move
Yeah,
on
let's move
to
on.
let's move on to let's move on to college life. Because I know
Yeah,
we both go to college, or what you call
we do.
university. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
the school I go to is called university, but like it's addressed as college.
Mm-hmm.
I do
I
not
mean,
understand the American school system. And I went to an American school, so
oh, I'll never get my head around it. The number of times I've had to ask Americans to explain it to me, and I just still don't
mm.
get it.
Even
Yeah.
I mean, I myself, I never understood, junior, senior, sophomore, freshman,
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak. I'm great at speaking, I swear. As soon as I'm talking to someone else, I immediately fumble. Again,
Oh
that
yeah, me too.
anyway, uni life. You're studying music, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I go to a conservatoire, which is basically music college, but it's also um, dance, kind of a dance college as well. So it's
Oh yeah,
like kind of performing arts, really. Yeah,
that's what
Aria
our
and Lila go there.
yeah,
Yeah.
they make the
So it's really cool. I mean, kind of the ideal place for all of us to, follow our dreams but still be together. It's really great. But it's closed right now because of the whole,
yeah,
I don't really want to mention it. Everyone knows what it is.
everyone.
But I have been in a couple of times just for some practical things, but
Oh yeah,
distanced. And
because you have like
yeah,
sheet music and stuff that you've got to be taking care of.
yeah, yeah. I mean, most of it can be scanned, but
Hmm.
sometimes you just have to go in and do random things.
None of my friends
Um,
go to like a music thing, so I know nothing.
uh-huh.
Like I have a friend
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
in, but like not. I mean, no, not Sakura. Suyang, she does
mhm.
ballet
Oh, okay.
professionally, properly.
Wow.
Mm.
Oh, didn't I swear you said she performed in front of, no, I've forgotten who it was, but it was someone
Oprah,
famous, right? Oh,
Oprah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
it is. And I mean, she will not let it go, mainly because that is the most famous person she's for.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but it's nice to like. It must be nice to go to the same college as your friends,
Definitely.
because a
Yeah.
lot of
I
they go to
mean,
different places. I mean, it's only Gabe and Alyssa that go to the same place as me.
oh, okay. Yeah, we're a small friendship group. I mean, but then once we kind of
Never
get
extended.
into uni, we're suddenly huge. Like we expand because we have kind of me and Rosa, we have friends in the music department, and then Lila and Aria have their dance friends, and then we all kind of come together, and there are like nearly 30 of us. Not quite that many, but
Yeah,
just
I'm looking through Instagram highlight. I'm like doing proper stalking to be
ah.
sure. You've got, I mean, a majority are dance students, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
Stella, Luna,
yeah.
Thomas. Oh no, Sakura's a music student. Oh, you also have a Sakura friend.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
We have a lot of friends that
It's
like
an
names in common. Sakura and Maria.
definitely. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Marie.
it's I feel like I see you say it Sakura, but I say Sakura, and she says that's fine. But I feel like that's such a British way to say it. Like, I never know if I'm actually saying it right, and she's just being polite. But it's quite a common name. It's like for
I think,
Japan at least, I think. It's like number one name in Japan, I read somewhere, but I don't know.
yeah, Sakura's mom is Japanese and her dad is German. And I think
Oh,
her dad was just like intent on naming his children incredibly Japanese names.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have to call her my Sakura now. She had actually lived in Japan up
Mhm.
until she came here about 2 or 3 years ago.
I
So
said
she
that Sakura's dad said that they should have really Japanese names, but then I remembered that her brother is called Ollie, so
definitely.
he got the German side.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. It's great. I mean, one of my favorite things about university is how many people have come from all over the world, and you get to meet all these people with like different cultures and stuff. And I just think it's
Especially
so
if you're
fun.
if you're at a cultural center. I mean, I'm not sure about Manchester, but like London unis or the one in Scotland, Edinburgh,
Hmm. Yeah,
there's a lot of like international students. Like you will have people from halfway across the world just because
yeah,
it's a great place to study.
definitely. I mean, Manchester's um is kind of it's also one of the main kind of cities I think for culture and stuff as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really diverse. I love it. It's just so cool.
And
And I
also
think
the
we
game.
have a lot of international students because I don't know, it's quite a well-known I want to say college because we call it that too, like a music college and dance
Yeah.
college. Yeah.
I mean, whatever people will hear is what they will hear. I can't
Hmm.
change someone's mind about anything. But I mean, last episode I talked about, the funny things I've had with Gabe, like how I once went into a psychology lecture with him on my back, or vice
Yeah,
versa,
yeah.
vice versa. Is it have who's more of a like class clown of out of your friends? Do you think? I mean, I don't know because
Well,
you don't share classes with any of them, but like, what's the funniest thing that's happened, like in class
well,
or outside?
oh, that's a hard question because, you know, since March, I I keep finding myself thinking like when I'm writing like birthday cards for people and stuff, and I'm trying to put inside jokes in them and stuff, I find that my inside joke vocabulary has like drastically diminished. Like I can't think of like half the jokes and funny things that have happened to us
Oh,
because it
I
just
get
feels
that.
like it's been this way forever. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get that. I mean, most of the inside
Hmm.
jokes that we've gotten now are things that we've had over like calls, FaceTime, Zoom, whatever, um,
Hmm.
in between because we don't really. It doesn't feel like there was a before time.
No,
It feels
it's
like it was
been,
all now.
yeah,
Time
definitely.
is confusion. Like, yeah, we've gone back to school, but at what cost?
I know, yeah. I do have an image in my head of, well, obviously apart from Aria, but I don't share any classes with her. I
Yeah.
think Cassie's the main kind of clown of our group. Cassie with the fringe and the short pink hair, for anyone who might see her on my Instagram.
You gotta identify
She
my name.
she once bounced into class on like a I don't know a bouncy hopper. Is that what you call them? I don't know what has different names in America and what
I
doesn't.
think I
And
understand.
it
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, like one of those kind of inflatable things that you can sit on and bounce on.
Like a space
It was
hopper?
quite terrifying actually because it was sorry.
Like a space hopper?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
what you
get that.
call them. Uh-huh. It was bright orange and it had like this terrifying face. So that was a fun time. And we had a new lecturer that day as well, so she didn't realize that. He was very confused.
Oh my God, my computer is like full on loud. I do not want to get copyright stricken by twice. I don't know which company they're under, but don't please, K-pop gods, do not ban me from
Oh,
wherever.
twice.
Yeah,
You want to watch out for JYP.
they're on your highlights. So I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot my computer had the volume all the way up.
Is that from one of my stories?
Yeah, in your uni highlight, I was just looking through it because I was trying to find a picture of Cassie so that I could, connect
Oh,
name to face. And then like the
that's,
last few, you have like Feel Special and
oh
oh no,
yeah.
but it's still I don't know if
The
like
song that I just play on
yeah.
my Instagram over and over again.
I get it. I mean, when I was a hardcore fan of Hamilton in 2016.
Uh-huh.
My entire like personality just stemmed off the fact that I could rap and chips. You don't you obviously watched Hamilton, but I mean like I get an obsession and a fandom. I think
Hmm.
K-pop is definitely a lot more wholesome than the Hamilton fandom because
Oh, really? See,
yeah,
I always, oh, see, K-pop fandoms kind of, they scare me. I don't like to tell people that I like listening to K-pop because they'll just think I'm one of them. Like, on Dolstagram, all the K-pop fans I've met are really nice. But then when you see all like fan wars and
oh,
everything, it's
oh,
just, what's the point? What is the point?
the worst with Hamilton is because it's based on a real story. They ship real people. Uh,
Oh,
and
right.
must happen in like the K-pop community as well that they ship
Yeah.
like they ship together
Oh,
artists.
definitely.
I heard. Yeah,
Yeah, they do. That is, yeah, definitely a real thing. I think
Sooyoung said
what
they
I
do that.
like when it's a joke, because that, and it doesn't actually, come to the K-pop idol themselves. It's
Yeah,
just like a joke from fandoms. No one takes it seriously, but when people take it seriously, it just kind of weirds me out. I
yeah, it's
mean,
bad, I think.
yeah.
Um, oh wow, we've not got that much longer left.
Oh my gosh, I just realized.
Really just been like going with the flow. That's totally fine. Um,
Hmm.
so I mean, I'm gonna end it in like 5 minutes, but for now,
Uh-huh.
if I haven't like got a theme yet. Like I haven't got the segments. This is literally my second episode. My first one was an interview with myself. I didn't even
Yeah,
ask
I loved that.
questions.
It
It
was
was
great.
yeah, it was hard, especially because I, completely forgot my mic was off the first time around I recorded. It wasn't fun.
No, I bet it
But
wasn't.
I just want to ask, what's been like getting you through the quarantine? Like how, or other than the fact that you've been like, spending time with your housemates, like, is there
Mhm.
anything like game, book, uh, whatever that's been like
Oh,
pushing you through?
I think like as a general activity, I think like cooking and baking. Obviously, I
Mm,
can't make too many nice things because then I would just eat them all, and then where would we be? But like, um, I really enjoy making like just everyday meals for my friends.
mm.
I just find it so fun because they're always so nice about it. Like I put it on the table and then their little faces are like, "Oh, Hope, thank you."
Yeah.
That just makes me really happy. Especially since I can say to Rosa, "Look, here's one thing that I'm better than you at," because Rosa is good at everything except cooking. She's in the room next door. She can hear me, but
I'm gonna
she won't
guess.
mind. Everyone knows she's horrible at cooking. Like
Is
she
she like
can't.
is she the type to burn ramen?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. She
I
burns
I
just
remember
about everything
mm,
that has come into the kitchen. That
there
yeah.
has been a time when Gabe's grandma
Hmm.
has told us to not let him near a kitchen if he's staying over. Because
Really?
Gabe lives with his grandma, and she has banished him from her kitchen because of the amount of time
Oh.
Gabe is French, so his grandma likes to like do patisserie and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
he will somehow mess up just the rolling of a croissant or something like that. So
Yeah.
he's only allowed to eat and he's not allowed to make because I don't know how people can mess up food. I mean, it is a science, and science you need to study for.
But
But
yeah, when you have like a recipe, you just
mm,
follow the instructions, right?
yeah,
But no, Rosa doesn't seem to be able to read them. I don't know why.
you're gonna have to get that
Yeah.
checked out. Anyway, we're almost, it's almost over. I can't believe it. It was so
I
nice talking to
know.
you.
I
It was
know.
lovely.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you for having me on.
I'm happy to join you, to have you join me actually. Would you like to plug your social media, like your Instagram, obviously the Instagrams of your
Oh, yeah,
friends.
I
I know
might as well.
you have your Zepito, so you could.
Oh, yeah. So you call it that? Because I call it Zepeto. I don't know if that's right, but
I don't know how
anyway.
to pronounce
Um,
it. I just know that it exists.
no, I say it different every time, to be honest. Should I say my code? I don't think people are going to remember them. They're in my Instagram bio. If you want to follow my Zepeto, and my Instagram is Hope Blanche. Aria's is Dancing Aria. Lila's is Lila Summers with two S's at the end. And Rosa's is Rosa Estrella with three L's.
I will
Yay!
make yeah, I will make sure to put those in the episode description. Um,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna say my outro that I have for my um YouTube videos, which is, and I hope you know this one. I love your
I
faces,
think I do.
and I'll see
Yes.
you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and follow the accounts that will be linked in the description of this episode. And I will see you next Monday.